What's a subtle sign someone has been through some shit? Disproportionate reactions. Their reactions to most things are normal or even low-key. But occasionally they have a huge response to something minor. Key sign of trauma. Paying very close attention to people's expressions and body language. Mostly to see if they're annoyed, angry, underreacting to things, and over-explaining things that probably seem inconsequential to most. And #X200B. The first part is not wanting to set someone off. In tandem with this, most underreact because any expressions of unhappiness or anything that can be perceived as negative usually gets taken as an invitation to be unloaded upon or to have someone upset displace their anger, and then you end up the target of a tirade. A lot of people, myself included, over-explain things because it's a defense mechanism in anticipation of being yelled at or being very harshly criticized because the other person tries to pin the blame on you. Even for things out of your control, which is why one over-explains. And #X200B. Edit. As others mentioned, that I forgot because I've been actively working to counteract these. Apologizing too much and, at least for me, not being able to joke. People constantly point out that I take everything very seriously or that I don't laugh, don't joke well. It's because I've had moments where someone said something so ridiculous and illogical. I think it must be a joke. But they weren't joking and they got quite mad. So from then on, I simply took everything seriously and at face value because on the off chance it wasn't meant to be a joke, I would at least not be yelled at. It's quite scary as a child when you are told something that sounds absurd. You think it must be for comedic value and then react in that way. But then it's just hours of berating later. It's like walking into an ambush. You learn not to risk it. Also, thank you guys for the replies, comments, awards. I've thanked generous awarders and explained to them. But I'll say it here. I'm sad people could relate to this. All your comments about seeing yourselves in this were hard. But at the same time, I am glad you all felt seen and understood. It's more important to me that you all realize you're not alone in your experiences. I hope you're all doing better.